it's Amanda. Welcome back to my channel and happy Artsy Fartsy Friday. Today I bring you the September Zodiac illustration. So hello all my lovely Libras and Virgos out there. Happy birthday month. This illustration was pretty exciting. Number one, it's exciting because I completed this illustration alongside and shortly after last month's illustration, so I had never created two Zodiac illustrations that close together before. So it was really cool to kind of see them unfold at the same time because, you know, it featured different characters and different situations and different backgrounds. So it really just helps me paint the story in my own head about what all of these Zodiac characters are like and the world that they live in. So it's cool. And I'm going to be creating these illustrations with this kind of frequency for the next month / month and a half while I try and finish up all the illustrations for the calendar. I talked about this in last month's video, so if there's a little bit of repetition, I apologize. I'm actually filming the voiceovers for these two videos back to back, so you are seeing this in the future. Hello, hope things are good. But I am really hustling to finish this project at this point. I have a couple days left before classes start, and I am just trying my best to make good use of the time. So yeah, but this month's illustration features Virgo and Libra. Now I don't want to be biased because all my characters are my children and I love them all equally, but I think Libra is like perhaps one of my favorite characters that I've designed for this project thus far. I don't know why. I mean, Libras are great. I have a Libra or two in my life and they're awesome. I love what Libra represents. I love that she represents balance. But she was one of those characters that early on this year when I was designing all the characters, I kind of put a pin in Leo's design and said, I'll come back to that. And then I never did. So I was really designing her as I was creating this illustration. And the way that she came out to me is just so endearing and fun and free. And I kind of feel like there's a little bit of like Stevie Nicks reincarnated in her. I don't know. That's just how I feel. But she was fun. She was fun to create. She has a total different vibe than a lot of the other Zodiac characters do. And I think these two characters in particular have such a nice contrast because Virgo is, like I said, kind of the pure, innocent symbol of the Zodiac. And I feel like Libra is like a little bit more experienced. I picture Libra as like the mature older sister or like the cool aunt of the Zodiacs. This sounds so weird, I know. But I kind of feel like Libra is helping Virgo find her balance. Like Virgo in her head is thinking, I have to be good, I have to be pure, I have to be perfect. And Libra is like, your scales tip it a little to one side. Let me help you find your balance. Let me help you find your center here and have a little bit more fun and be like a free-spirited person like Libra is. And I like that. And so typically Libra is featured with the scale to represent balance. And I like that idea of Libra, but to be honest, I kind of thought the scales would be a bit cheesy. But I still kind of have that symbolism represented in her arms. She's kind of holding her arms up on both sides and she's helping Virgo to do the same. Now, it was funny when I was designing this because I kind of had a moment of realization where I remembered the Artstravaganza 2017 Zodiac fashion show project that we did, which really hadn't inspired a lot of my personal Zodiac project all that much until I realized that this was very similar in a lot of ways to the Libra design that Edward's Duo 13 and I collaborated on for that event. And it was her design initially that I looked back on and thought, wow, I pulled a lot of inspiration from there, which is cool because it was totally subconscious. It was like I had no recollection of that illustration until like after I'd completed this sketch. And then I went back and I was like, wow, I really pulled a lot of inspiration from Libra. Now there's obviously some key differences, like the body type is different, the hairstyle is different, there are details in the outfit that are different, but I think the outfit as a whole is probably what is most similar. But I think that that's really cool. I feel like what it reminds me of is that this project has kind of been reaching out to me for a while. And I look back at like the other original characters that I've designed, and I feel like it's all guided me here. Like I've had a lot of inspiration from celestial beings and astronomy for a while now, and it really didn't show in my work until I decided to do this series. So it was cool looking back on like a lot of my old illustrations and projects that I've worked on by myself and with others, and just to see kind of what influenced this project the most. So this was fun, and yeah, I just wanted to mention that, and also kind of get your thoughts on doing sort of an art book that would be based on the artwork of the Zodiac project. Kind of my concept sketches to my rough scribbly notes to kind of the color concepts and everything like that, and maybe just like a few artists' notes throughout on what I thought and kind of the inspirations behind each piece. I would love to do something like that, and I think it would be really, really cool. And so yeah, I'm kind of thinking that I will release that either next year sometime, or yeah, it's gonna have to be next year sometime. That's honestly that's honestly what I'm hoping to have a little bit more free time. But if that is something that you would be interested in, if there's enough interest, I will definitely do that. And if there's interest, I will do it sooner rather than later. And I also want to do a whole art book featuring my Inktober illustrations from the last several years, and just talking about Inktober and kind of the successes and failures that I've had with Inktober. I'm very sad I'm not going to be doing it this year. I keep talking about it and I keep thinking like maybe I'll have time, but I won't. I am starting school and my internship, and there's so many other things that are going on that I wish I could. I wish I could, but I can't. And it breaks my heart. Trust me, it does. But next year for Inktober, I'm coming for you, and I'm coming back bigger, badder, stronger than ever. I cannot wait. I'm already excited, and it's over a year away. I need to calm down. I need to just like, I swear, my brain never stops. Like, my brain never stops with the ideas and the projects. Like, there's always something more. It's such a domino effect. Like, once you have one idea, then you have 20. But yeah, so I don't know. I love talking about this project because it really is like my brainchild, and I also love talking about it because you guys love it, and you guys have really shown your appreciation for these characters through your fan art, which is, oh my god, so amazing. I can't get enough of it. I have a whole highlight on my Instagram stories dedicated to fan art of my original characters, and it blows my mind because I don't draw my original characters that much. Like, yes, I'm drawing them for the Zodiac calendar, but outside of this project, I don't really draw my original characters that much. But to see you guys still love these characters and want to create them in your own style is nothing short of amazing, and I adore you for it. You guys are so sweet. So if you want to check out some of the really amazing fan art of my original characters, not just the Zodiac characters, but some other original characters I have as well, check out my Instagram because I have a whole section dedicated to that. And if you would love to draw any of my characters, feel free, totally feel free to do so. All I ask is that you tag me and link to my profile, or, you know, in some way credit that the character is mine. The only way I would have a problem with you drawing my characters is if you were claiming them as your own, which is a horrible thing to do. And I know that most of you aren't doing that, and most of you watching this video wouldn't think to do that because you are supporters of mine and you watch my channel and you wouldn't do something, but I have to mention that anyway, just because people on the internet are weird and they've stolen art from other talented people. It drives me nuts. It's a pet peeve of mine. And the instances that I've had with art theft in the past have proven that I come for blood when people steal art. Not just my art, anyone's art. I come for blood. Okay, I'm done ranting now. We're almost done with the illustration. I filmed the line art, or I should say, I didn't film the line art for this video. I've kind of been leaving that out just because it's really hard to film the line art. It's kind of like filming the sketching phase. I move the paper too much and my hand's always in the way, so it's a little bit harder to see what I'm doing. I'm still trying to mess around with good camera angles for my videos. I think the overhead shot is nice, but it's not always super interesting. So I'm gonna try and mix it up a little bit, but for now, this is what we're working with. And you will see the final illustration at the end. And if you would like to purchase a print of this illustration, I would invite you to check out my store Envy. I'm selling 8.5 by 11 inch prints over there, and if you would like a bigger print, you can check out my Redbubble, where I have the option to get a larger print of this. But yeah, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you, and I will see you on the internet. Bye!